Hi everyone, and welcome to my new series, Diary of a Future Popstar. My name is Christina Hart, for those of you who don't know me, which is basically probably 99% of you watching. I'm an independent artist based in London, but I was born and raised in Switzerland, and I'm half Spanish and half Brazilian. The goal of this series is that I want to be documenting all of my journey from writing to recording to promoting to everything in between, working, all my little odd jobs so that I can make this music thing happen. In a year's time, I would love to be announcing my debut UK and Europe headline tour. That is one of my biggest dreams, is to tour. My background has always been as a singer, as a vocalist. That's what got me into this whole thing to begin with. I moved to London about 8 years ago with zero industry connections, with zero idea of how the music industry actually worked, and it's taken me such a long time to get to where I am today. It's been a long journey. Fast forward to now, and I've been played on BBC Radio 1, which is just nuts.
Christina Hart there with Crash. She says that's her most honest and vulnerable song today, and I'm liking that.
I've sold out my debut headline show, which was really cool, and I've played some just amazing shows, especially recently, at some really cool London venues like O'Meara and The Garage and O2 Academy Islington. So these have been amazing experiences. Obviously it's not all fun and games, but I feel like this year is going to be a real turning point. I've been working on so much new music that I really believe in, and I want to roll it out over the next year, and I just want to really give it my all. And I feel like by doing this series, I'm kind of holding myself accountable. I want to show you the real behind the scenes of what it's like to be chasing your dreams while actually also working as a full functioning adult, just trying to pay their bills and get by. So over the next 12 months, I'll be sharing the highs, the lows, the fun, the kind of frustrating, and kind of all of it. I see how we get on. So all of this to say, welcome to week 1. This week was mostly about visual planning for my next release. Everything is kind of ready to go. The new music is, I'd say, 50% ready. There's 5 songs that I'm working on recording, and 2 of them I got final master, which I'm so excited. I actually got the final master this week, so that was a big thing. I've been kind of dreaming up all the visuals in my head, what I want it to look like, which is something I've been kind of developing over the past year, but now it's kind of really all coming together now, which I'm so excited about. I've been planning all the visuals because I need new artworks for the new singles. I need new press shots because the ones I've been using are over a year old or 2 years old, which is just like, I don't look the same anymore. One of my friends offered this little 20-minute test shoot, like mini photo shoot, and it was so great because it was kind of like this really budget-friendly way of testing out what I wanted this new era to look like. Like, I've been dreaming up all these outfits and these looks, and to see it happening in real time is so exciting. I've also started brainstorming the creative rollout ideas for these next songs because I just want all of it to be a bit more creative instead of just like, you know, lip syncing videos of myself in my bedroom to my own song. I want there to be some kind of like storyline that ties it all together, and I'm really excited about that. So I've been writing little scripts to promote the song that I'm next releasing all week. Yesterday with a friend, we kind of went through them, and it's kind of like infomercial vibes. I've not seen the footage yet, but I think it's gonna be cool. Another big important things that we indie artists have to do is apply for funding, because you need money to do basically anything. And luckily I got the Help Musicians Fund in December, which literally saved my project. And I did a PRS fund this week, which I'm really hoping to get. This is me kind of doing a little spell to try and get it. We also recorded drums for one of my literal favorite songs. The rest of the week, to be honest, it was just working because I'm mostly self-employed, which I'm really grateful for, but my day job is basically in the evenings because I do covers gigs at pubs, and I also work for library music, which is basically film where I record vocals or I top line tracks, and that's kind of how I get to pay my bills. And on top of that, I kind of do 1 or 2 days a week of bartending just to kind of see me through the month. That's kind of a new thing. This is my first time vlogging ever, so let me know what you're curious about, what you want to know about, what you're interested in seeing, and I'll share as much as I can. And I'm really excited to take you guys on this journey with me. And before I go, I thought I'd do a little segment at the end where I tell you guys my favorite song of the week. The song I've been obsessed with, it only came out a couple days ago, but it's The End of the World by Miley Cyrus. And just the visuals as well. She's an actual legend. She's an icon. I've been listening to The Climb a lot just because I feel like after the hellhole of December, I've needed to hear that message, you know. I'm also doing this thing called The Artist's Way, kind of. It's like like this 12-week little course to get back in touch with your creativity, and one of the things she said you have to do is an artist date. And this week I took myself to see the musical The Devil Wears Prada, which was really cool. Like on Today Takes app you can find like really cheap tickets if you're lucky. It was 25 quid, and honestly I kind of loved it. Like the voices, just insane, actually insane. One of the main characters was just the voices that make me want to work on my voice more, which I think is the best kind of inspiration. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up for this week. Thank you so much for listening and for, you know, sticking around till the end. You probably don't know me, but I do have music on Spotify if you want to check it out, and I've got lots of new music coming, which I'm gonna tease right here.
Next time you call me begging, I'll say thank you for leaving.
And I will see you next week for week 2 of Diary of a Future Popstar. Thank you so much for listening, and like and subscribe for more, and don't forget to drop a comment of your favorite song this week and what you'd like to see next in this series. See you soon, bye! We'll see you at week 52 and I'll be like, just played 10,000 people, wouldn't that be cool?